We have a packed house tonight. I hope it's just because of all the awards we're here. Would you all please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
The flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all very much. We're back in open session from our closed session, and everybody is here tonight except for Mr. Tom Ferguson. So, I'd like to move on to the presentation, awards, and recognitions. Dr. Waddell. The first one we will have is for Mr. Bill Watson to come forward for the LISD All-State Musicians. There he is.
Good evening, everybody, Board of Trustees, administrators, and members of the community. We're going to present our All-State musicians. We have a lot of them that are not able to be here tonight. The first group we're going to recognize, if all the orchestra people would come in, please. And I'm going to have each director introduce their student. This is Mr. Bart Gent from the Colony.
It's my pleasure to introduce to you Aaron Alguin. He plays string bass, and he was in the Symphony Orchestra, 8th chair, the 8th best in Texas.
And I'm going to be speaking on behalf of Dr. Goodrich from Marcus. She was able to be here tonight. This is Mr. Tim Kroger, and he's an all-stater also. Okay, Ms. Smith. This is Ann Smith from Flower Mound. She's going to introduce her all-staters.
The first one I'd like to introduce is Ziggy Lee on violin. And the second one is Nathan Yee on viola.
Are there any parents of any of these students here? Would you please stand and be recognized right now? So they're and now we have the All-State Choir. Could the All-State Choir folks come in, please? All the All-State Choir folks. Our first introduction, this is Ms. Margaret Miller from the Colony High School Choir.
Good evening. I'd like to introduce Erin Pavarnik. She was a second soprano member of the All-State Mixed Choir.
And then we have Ms. Rachel Forrester from Hebron High School Choir.
Good evening. This is Sakif Ali. He was in the tenor bass choir for All-State. He's a junior. Next to him, thank you. Next to him is Shelby Bowman, also a junior, who was in our mixed choir. And absent tonight, but singing at our National Honor Society induction is Christine Varghese, a senior who was in the treble choir.
Presenting for the Flower Mound Choir is Miss Adela Martinez.
Hi, we have Allison Phillips, who was in our mixed choir, Rebecca McCaskill, who was in our women's choir, Kami Ruberson, who's a 3-year All-Stater in our mixed choir, Ashley Brockman in our women's choir, David Park, who's a 2-year All-Stater in our mixed choir, China Walker, who is a 2-year All-Stater in our women's choir, Andy Eaton, first chair, mixed choir, and Jordy Sloan, first time as a sophomore in our men's choir, and missing tonight is Micah Ladke, who was also in our men's choir.
We have from Marcus High School, Jason Dove and Wesley Davis.
And we're going to recognize ours. We have Amanda Egan, and she was a member of the All-State Treble Choir. Daniel Durrett, this is his second year in All-State. This year is a member of the men's choir. We have Leanne Halliburton, a freshman All-State mixed choir member, and Michael Momberg, a senior in the men's choir.
If there are any parents in the audience, would you please stand? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Choir All-State. And next will be the Band All-State. From Lewisville High School Band, here's Dr. Marty Courtney.
It's my privilege to present to you our All-State student, Andrew Ward. Andrew is a 3-time All-State trumpet player. He made it as a sophomore, as a junior, and as a senior.
From the Hebron High School Band, here's Mr. Andy Seeley.
Pardon me, I got separated from my children. I'd like to present the All-State Band students from Hebron High School. First of all, Miss Caroline Cannon on clarinet next to me here. Miss Amber Resnick next to her. Amber's a 4-year All-State Band member. Congratulations. Mr. Robert Aaron on clarinet. Robert, congratulations. And Mr. Chris Lee on bass clarinet. In addition, we have 4 other students that are not able to be here this evening. Mr. Ben Carroll, Ms. Kelsey Dunham, Mr. Greg Newton, and Mr. Andrew Winker that had previous engagements. So, Hebron All-State kids from Hebron High School.
And here is Amanda Drinkwater from the Marcus Band.
It's a privilege to announce the Marcus High School Band All-Staters. I think once they file in here, we'll go from left to right. There's Josh, would you wave, please? Josh Arnold on trombone. Sebastian Campbell on bari saxophone. Not with us this evening, Kathleen Cumming. Taylor Eifert on bass clarinet. Rachel Enlow on bassoon. Kevin Jones, contrabassoon. Sarah Jones, horn. James Land, trumpet. Rebecca Lowshelter on trombone. Jeff Moore on horn. Tanner Mussman on trumpet. Matt Oswald on alto saxophone. Leslie Sheelander on flute. Joshua Snadow on bass trombone. John Ushel, who is also unable to make this evening, and Mr. Dwayne Woodley on contrabass clarinet. Congratulations.
Flying in from Washington, D.C. and not able to be here is the Flower Mound Band, Rob Myers director, so I'll just call them out: Olivia Hubert, Anna Norquette, and Jackie Votes. Do we have any parents of All-State Band members here?